welcome back to the channel. It's Delaney with DeathandCandy 27. Today I'm going to be doing an affiliates-based video. Yay! I'm going to be creating this entire look based on just affiliate brands that I have. If any products I mention are not affiliated, there are brands I wish I was affiliated with. And stay tuned for the video and the application.
Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel.
Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. I'm really excited to do this video. I have racked up quite a few affiliates and I love them all so dearly, and I just wanted to give back and use them even more, all video together. Currently in the talks with another brand right now to become an affiliate of theirs, but they haven't got back to me, so now we're just gonna go ahead and film this video and then they'll get a video all by themselves when I get them, if that's how it works out. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump in. Done everything up into powders and blush of the face, so now we're going to jump in with highlight, and I'm going to use one of my favorite liquid highlighters. I wish that they had more, honestly, because it just it's so much product and I love it so much. This is from MYTUBES. You'll see me tag them quite a lot. This code for this affiliate brand is FASTIMES 15, and this is the liquid lights. They retail for $22, but with my code you can save 15%. They had reached out to me to see if I was interested, and of course I was like, yeah, sure. And I picked up 2 liquid lights from them. I have yet to pick up anything else currently because I have so much stuff that I'm like trying to work through and finish, but I might end up picking the other 2 liquid lights that they have. But this was in the shade Love Me Some. I also have Pinkalicious, which is like a nice like kind of pinky rosy kind of tone, and then this one is more of like an icy like baby pink. This one's more like a silvery frosty pink. I want to use it like every single day, but I choose not to. So I went ahead and swatched some on the back of my hand. You may see it become a little ashy on more like cool tone, deep skin tones, so just kind of keep that in mind. There is a kind of goldy bronze shade. Oh, looks so beautiful on deep skin, and they are cruelty-free, and I believe that some of their stuff may be vegan. If not, I'm gonna put it all down in the description box. You can also use it as a primer for the skin. I have yet to do that because I don't really like a glowy foundation base, but for summer I may try that a little bit more. So I'm just gonna apply this onto the cheekbones there. I'm just using like a foundation brush to do so, and it blends out like a dream. It's so easy. I used this as like an eyeshadow primer the other day and it was actually like super nice. I know I look kind of weird without eyebrows right now, but we're gonna put eyebrows on. Okay, so now that the liquid highlight is applied, I always double up on my highlight. I'm always using like a powder and a liquid. I'm gonna be using actually a chameleon pigment from MISFIT Beauty Co. This is in one of their discontinued lines. This is Candyland. This is in the shade Queen Frostine. They do still sell some of shifting pigments at MISFIT, but I really love this particular shade because it has like a green duochrome shift. So like you can see it right above the Love Me Some shade. So you can kind of see that like kind of greeny yellow reflect in it, but like the base of it is a pink. I'm sad that it's discontinued, but if anything, I'm gonna tell the brand owner to bring it back. My code with MISFIT is FASTIMES10, and that one saves you 10%. I have a few lashes for them and I really like those. I'm not going to be using a pair from them today because there's some brands that I'm going to mention later that I only have certain products from, and so I had to think about those first before I thought about my overall look. And if you guys like lip gloss, she does a lot of like lip gloss vaults, and you can also buy them as singles, but like I wish I was in the gloss because they look super cute like all together. Just like look at that shine. I'm just gonna put this to the side because we'll be using this as the inner corner highlight later, and I was using a Morphe M510 to apply that, just to do a little fluffy brush. So it's time for brows. I love this brand so much. Distinction. So my code with them is FASTIMES and it saves you 15%, but they are brow gels and you can also use these for the eyes. Now some of these aren't all eye safe. I don't know which ones in particular are not safe for eyes because it doesn't even list it on the website. I'm gonna talk to her about like putting that on there because it helps people and me if I'm gonna promote. This is in the shade Plush, which is a pink shade. You may have seen me use this when I did my Jeffree Star tutorial. I'll link it up here in the eye for you. And then Starlight, which is this nice like kind of creamy color, is going to be from her new natural line. Both of these are like the same formula. And then we'll also be using one later on. This is the Evil shade. It's a nice like pastel purple. We're gonna be putting this in our waterline later. This is what a Plush looks like on the inside. It's just a nice bubblegummy pink. She does also sell a gray, a white, and a black. So if you do want to darken this shade or lighten it or kind of mute it a little bit to mix them right together, they're super creamy, super easy to use. I'm going to take a Sephora Pro number 22. It's just a little angled liner brush. And we're just going to make a little brow. We're going to do an ombre. When I did my cat look for Halloween, I did a little like pink and black moment for the brow and I just fell in love. So we're going to kind of recreate that, but with the cream color instead of black. But I'll link that also up here in the eye for you. Don't need a lot of this. If you want them to be less transparent and more opaque, then you just wait it for a little bit, let it dry, and then you could go right back in with another layer on top. Y'all don't come for me if my eyebrows are uneven because I'm gonna fix them, okay? I'm gonna go into Starlight, so I just kind of ruined it. It's like an off-white cream shade. I have yet to use this one, so I'm actually kind of excited to like see how it applies on my skin tone because like I'm pretty fucking pasty. Where is she? This is gonna be a really good shade for like doing nude, and if I had like brow hair still, it'd probably actually be really nice in my brow hairs if I just wanted to lighten them a little bit. But yeah, you can barely see the shade on me. It's almost the same color as my skin. I'm gonna try to build it up a little bit to see if that makes a difference, but like you can't. Even if you can't like wear certain shades, whether it's from the natural or unnatural line, like they're still really great for like doing normal gel liner stuff. Like this would be really cool, like a cream shade on my lower lash line to like kind of break up my eyes and make them look a little bit bigger. Or if I needed to do like a nude liner on top of a dark eyeshadow, ooh man, I'm gonna have to do that with this one day. I may have seen my most recent video, also link that up in the eye, where I did my super neutral Nancy look and I used the white gel liner from Distinction. That probably would have been a better idea. Starlight is just a little too sad for me. I mean, whatever. But if you guys see how nicely it blends onto the edges of Plush, like if you have both of these shades, you can really enjoy ombreing out Plush if you're trying to do a more pastel like liner look, or even for your brows if you have a deeper skin tone. And it makes a nice like peachy tone putting them together. So I'm actually enjoying the way that this blended out. The infamous elf strips are back. We're gonna do like a graphic liner look. So we're gonna leave the lids of the eyes pretty much bare, and we're gonna work on doing a graphic liner with a little bit of a glitter like accent. That's the word I'm looking for. We're gonna be using two products from F.A.I.R to accomplish this. F.A.I.R Beauty, that is. My code with them is FASTIMES, and that saves you 10%. I have this little thing of sample glitter that she had given me. I'm gonna try to show you guys on camera, but this is in the shade Ice Phoenix, and as you can see, it's like white, blue. It's not like a whole lot, but it's very fine, so like you don't need a whole lot if you're doing a very small area, but if you're gonna do your whole eye, you want to get like a full-size glitter version of that. And I think the glitter sizes, the small ones are $2. Again, I'm gonna link everything down below. And then we're gonna be using one of her legendary flakes. I have yet to play with this one, so I'm actually really excited. This is the Green Dragon color, and it's one of the multi-chrome shades that she has, like a gold, green, purple vibe. So it'd be really cool for like Mardi Gras or, you know, something like that. But the green in it is just so pretty. But the thing about flake eyeshadow, or loose flakes, it's not eyeshadow really, is that they are hard to apply, and there's only so many ways that you can really like utilize them to their fullest extent. I have found with the loose flakes that I like them the best when they are really finely ground and not actually flaky, or they're in like the kind of like wet pressed form that Copacetic Cosmetics does. But for F.A.I.R, these come dry, and that is the full size that you saw there. It's a 3-gram jar. They're like $15 a piece, so my discount code is helpful. However, they're still pricey because they're flakes. For how much I get to utilize a product, I want it to be like super fairly priced in the sense of like what I'm gonna get out of it, and it has nothing to do with like the brand. They're very on track with like pricing and everything. It's just personally, if it wasn't a brand that I had an affiliation with, I probably would never pick up flakes because I was super skeptical from the beginning. I'm gonna take some of the Smolder potion from Smolder Cosmetics. This is just like an alcoholic base mixing medium, and I'm gonna apply it into the flakes first, and that way I can go ahead and start building up my liner, because that's what we're gonna make the liner out of, is the flakes. But I find that I like this particular mixing medium because it goes really quickly and it's super easy to mix into the flake, and most other products that I use. And you don't have to use like that kind of mixing medium. You could use a glitter glue or anything that you prefer to use. I like to use this because it makes it the most wet. And then we're going to take a Morphe E38, which is a bent liner brush, and we're just going to go ahead and get to applying. I'm going to start with the center of the lash first and just kind of like paste it. Since I'm going to be doing a glitter accent line with this and I'm putting lashes on, I'm going to make this line like super duper thick, but you can do it however you want. The top of your line doesn't have to be super precise because again, we're going to be putting that glitter accent over. But even if you weren't, just know going into using flakes that you are not going to have a super precise line. And if you do, congrats, you have more patience than anyone else in the whole entire world. Now, if you do get this mixing medium into your eye, it is going to burn you because it's an alcoholic base. So just be careful putting it on so close to your lash line. I think that's as bold as I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna jump off and do this side real quick. Okay, it took me a second. I will say that with the flakes, if you really want to like grind them down, you could just mush them and then it becomes more of like a flaky kind of like mixture. Oh my god, my descriptor words are just on trash today. Kind of like when you get a bag of chips and like all your chips are intact, you kind of are like, I don't want to put a full chip in my mouth sometimes, so you kind of crush them even though you would hate to have a full bag of crushed chips. That's how I was with these flakes. They're not my everyday because they do take a while to actually apply depending on what shape I'm doing. I have yet to go back and like actually make a full-on lid look with them, but they are like super pretty and totally doable for that. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the loose glitter now, the Ice Phoenix. And we're going to apply that on top and just kind of round out the rest of the eye and make it look like a nice fine line on top, because right now I look like a mosaic. Yeah, this is definitely giving me a like snow globe vibe. I'm gonna take a Morphe M250-0 and just glide that on top. And I'm gonna kind of overlap it on the edges of the flakes so to make it a little bit more seamless of a transition. This is a super pretty glitter though, and I love it next to this flake. Oh my god. I'm afraid to like rip the L strips off because I'm afraid it's just gonna take all the flake off. Now or never, hoes. Now or never. Okay, well that's kind of drying a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my lip. So even though I don't have an affiliation building on it, it's an affiliation I wish I really had, but I'm gonna be using the shade Nitro, which is just a super stark raving blue. Like, I'm gonna apply that and then we're gonna be putting another loose glitter on top. And no, it's not from F.A.I.R. Okay, and while that lip is drying, we're gonna be using one of my other affiliate brands. I don't reference them like a whole lot because I'm not really using a loose glitter all the time, and this is the only thing that I really picked up. But this is from Magenta Pop and it's the Eye Magic Pigments. As you can see, it's a nice like silvery kind of like cool tone. My affiliate code for this is Delaney50, so it's just my name, and 50, it saves you 50%, so like it's a good code. They do have quite a lot of stuff. Like they have brushes, they have lips, I think they have eyeshadow, they have like a bunch of shit. But it does come with like this cute little pop top, which I actually kind of enjoy because sometimes the sifters in like the jars I'm just not about. A little bit goes a long way, but I'm going to apply that on top of the lip, and I'm going to use a flat shader from Bodyography Pro to apply it. As you can see, it completely changes your whole lip game, and you can use this on the eye, you can mix it with a medium, like it's just 1,000 chef kiss. Like I know the light's drowning it out, but it's super like silvery and beautiful. It looks really good like over nude lipsticks, but I wanted to try it over a deeper shade today and really kind of see what I got going on here. Well, my wings were almost similar. Lol. I'm gonna take some more of that Queen Frostine shade from MISFIT on a Morphe M562 and just apply that into my inner corners real quick. We're gonna take the last shade from Distinction. This was the Evil one in the purple. And we're gonna apply that into the lower lash line here. Okay, and then to finish up eyes, we're gonna take one of the last affiliate brands. I'm gonna take my Sephora Angled 22 again, and we're gonna jump into my HIPDOT X ROONEY palette. This is the legendary palette. This came out like right during Pride Month, but my code for this brand is just FASTIMES itself. It saves you 10%. What I do love about this is not only does it have like a bomb ass mirror in it, but look at all those glitter shades, bruh. Like it's just beautiful. Best glitter formula ever besides like Dear Katie Brown in my opinion for a pressed glitter. This is cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free, talc-free, mineral oil-free, and if you are on the go all the time, a great palette for looking at yourself because it holds itself up and you have your little mirror there. I'm gonna take the shade Royal Riot, which is just this nice purple shade here, As you can see, it's kind of stained the sides as the oils have kind of escaped here. I have similar things happen with my Glam Light palettes, which is the oddest thing, but I guess, you know, some formulas are gonna bleed. And apply that onto my lower lash line. I'm just gonna kind of press it because it's a fine glitter and I'm not using a mixing medium or any kind of adhesive, so if this goes in my eye, it's gonna hurt me. So just be careful. I already have glitter in my eye because I hate myself. Do you guys remember when I did my pride look? I'll link that up in the eye for you as well. Oh, holy fuck. Getting that off was the worst. Okay, so last brand I'm going to talk about that I have an affiliate with. This is one of my newer ones. This is with Spooky Babes Cosmetics, and they do sell super chunky glitters and glitter gels. They do sell lashes, which I am going to be putting on. These are the Batty lashes, and honestly probably one of their best sellers, if not the best seller. Like, just look how full they are. Like, holy fuck balls. Like, they are just, they only have 3 pairs right now, but my second favorite pair are the spider legs ones. Like, those are even longer and bigger than these. These are more like tapered, so you don't notice the length as much. I really love Spooky Babes. My code with them is FASTIMES as well, and that does save you 10%. They are located in San Antonio, Texas, so if you live in Texas, yay, it's an indie brand that's so close to home. I'm gonna apply those really quick with some Tarte Maneater mascara, and since I've already done lip, you already know what the lip is like, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I kind of feel like I took all the best parts of a clown and just like put it on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into close-ups, and I will see you guys on those. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed watching me use some of the brands that I love and love working with. Again, I will link all of my codes down below and the websites for each individual brand, as they always are, but I will put it closer to the top so you can see it a little bit easier. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I know you want to stick around, and hit the like button because I'm sure that you appreciated watching this video, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm posting, which is currently Saturdays at 12 p.m. Central Time. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!